Well, you know, another conspiracy theory is that the schools, not just colleges and high schools, but middle schools and elementary schools, are indoctrinating our kids into weird, creepy sex stuff. That's a conspiracy theory. It's not happening. It's good that it is happening, they tell us, but also it's not happening at all. Well, I have a report out from the Daily Caller. Maryland Elementary School invites kids to pledge allegiance to the pride flag. An elementary school, PTA invited students to be recorded pledging allegiance to the gay pride flag, according to a post on the school PTA page. This is the Montgomery County Public Schools Cedar Grove Elementary School. They announced that the school, quote, will be celebrating love, respect, and tolerance with a video compilation of students holding the pride flags and saying the words love, respect, freedom, tolerance, equality, and pride. The conservatives, some conservatives are going to say, this is crazy, this is nuts, get all the sexual talk out of the schools. Get all of the talk about belief systems out of the schools. Get all the religion, get all of the values, get all of that out of the schools. But of course, that's not possible. It's not possible to do that because there's no such thing as neutrality and education doesn't happen in a vacuum. The whole point of education is that you teach people things. Not just reading, writing, and arithmetic, but about what's good and what's bad and how they should behave and what's normal and what's natural and the kind of behaviors that they should pursue. Frankly, even the conversation about sex education, it doesn't always have to be the creepy stuff that they teach in the modern sex ed classes. Even when a teacher reads a little book about Mama Bear and Papa Bear and little baby bear, they are teaching you something about family, about sex, actually. They're teaching you something about the way that boys and girls and men and women relate to one another. And so no one would object, I mentioned this on the show a few weeks ago, no one would object to a kindergarten teacher reading their students a story about Mama Bear and Papa Bear and Baby Bear. We would all object to a teacher reading his or her students a story about Mama Bear and Papa Bear's boyfriend and Papa Bear's boyfriend's three-legged goat that he has a relationship with. We would all object to that because it's the substance that matters here. The kids are going to pledge allegiance to something. They can either pledge allegiance to the American flag and traditional American views and beliefs and traditions, or they can pledge allegiance to the cultural revolutionaries and the gay pride flag and diversity, equity, and inclusion and all the cultural radicalism. But you've got to pick one. They are going to believe something. The conspiracy theory, there's a crazy conspiracy theory that students are being exposed to pornography in schools. Not just pledging allegiance to some weird sexual ideology, but their actual pornography. That's not true. That's not happening. You right-wingers are making this up. There was a parent at a Colorado school board meeting who pulled out a book. It's a very popular book. It's in school libraries across the country. The book is called Gender Queer. Take a listen.
These two books that are on the poster are Lawn Boy and Gender Queer. I will say that I do not favor book banning. I want to tell you that off the bat. But I do want to tell you that pornography does not belong in our schools or accessible to our children. I got a new strap-on harness today. I can't wait to put it on you. It will fit my favorite dildo perfectly. I can't wait to have your in my mouth. I'm going to give you the job of your life. Sorry. Then I want you inside me.
Sorry, you're out of order. This is your first warning.
This is a book that is accessible in Adams 12. So
kindly refrain from further reading here, please. Thank you.
This is what you allow in our schools, and this is what you allow for our kids to have access to. This is pornography, and this is grooming for pedophilia. Please give me my time back.
It's in the schools. It's in the school. They say you're out of order. Well, if I'm out of order, why? Because I'm reading the book. Well, then the book is out of order. If it's out of order for adults, why on earth would you expose this to kids who are in our schools? Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer you. It's just that's out of order. The reason that the school board is upset here is not because of the obscene content of the book. It's because the parent is exposing the obscene content of the book to the people, to the parents of this district, who are shocked and appalled by this, as they obviously should be. That's just a conspiracy theory, though, right? I don't think so. It's all a crazy conspiracy theory. This weird sex stuff is a loser for Democrats. The reason that they're so keen on saying it's a conspiracy theory and shutting it up and censoring it and taking away the microphone at the school board meeting is because they know that this is a loser at the ballot box. It's a winner in the long term. If the left can totally reshape sexual mores and can push especially their sexual radicalism, because sex is so important to human nature, then it can really help them to reshape society. So it's a good long-term strategy if they want to upend society, but it's a really crappy short-term strategy because people hate it and it's weird and they want to protect their kids. Did you like that clip? I'm glad you did. Make sure you ring that smash and like that subscribe and click that doodad and hit the gizmo. That way you will get all of the notifications for the Michael Knowles Show. You should also go to Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your audio podcasts. Make sure you head on over there and subscribe to the Michael Knowles Show. We'll see you next time.